afternoon, people. So, my topic is we have discrimination in our community. Now, let's start talking about why here at Anáhuac we have a discrimination, despite of what we have learned on our humanity classes. These classes are just applying here at the University Anáhuac, where we can learn how we can treat each other. Discrimination is a type of violence, but why is it a type of violence that affects? Well, here at the University Anáhuac, we have seen that everybody is talking about how they dress, how they talk, how their skin color is. So we make some distinction about the people who are different from the white people who think they are superior. So here we said that it's an unfair treatment. An unfair treatment means that it's a treatment different between the good stuff that we have and it's called about prejudice and impartiality. Especially now we have seen this on Facebook, where we have learned that the white color, do we think is superior to our color? Now, let me start about the personal experience from what I have learned, and I have been discriminated when I was back then on my high school years. First, I will start by talking about on my freshman year, when I was appointed on geometry class. A geometry class where it was all about white people. I was the only Mexican, especially because I couldn't learn English. I couldn't talk a word of English. But I took the decision to take the class and to prove myself. But what I have learned is that on the class, they segregate, they make a separation because none of them could speak Spanish. And so I have two jobs in order to learn math and learn English as fast as I can. Now, here in Mexico, we have two topics about the law. What it says on the constitutional, on the First Amendment, where it says that it prohibits the discrimination by the Court of the International. It says that discrimination is a right that cannot be tolerated here at the state. Now, the Supreme Court, which is the biggest and highest court here in Mexico, we stipulate that we use the protocol. This protocol is used for all authorities, especially when they use the diffuse control. The diffuse control is a control about how all the authorities and the judgments can make a distinction in order to make a point in a certain case. So on the first of all, it says there is going to be no different treatment. This different treatment is not unjustified by the law, which means it's not ahead of the Constitution, and the treatment is not based on these human traits. Miguel Carbonell lists some traits that are especially saw on the people, where it says the genre, the race, the people, the poor people, the woman. And that is how we make some prejudice, including on this picture, where it says what we have seen on the image of the protocol. The solution? Well, I make the solution to call upon the University Council and apply what is the control, diffuse control, in order to improve ourselves and make a judgment. Now, we think the discrimination, we don't see it here at the university, but my conclusion is that we don't have to see it from someone else's eyes, but we need to see it like from the God's eyes. Throughout the God's eyes, there are no borders, no race, not even prejudice, just boundless freedom. Thank you.